Hello, everyone. Happy New Year. This is Simon from Simon W.Y. Huang, and I would like to say something to talk, to tell you a little bit about what I'm planning to do for my business and hoping that I will make some changes in everyone else's business as well in year 2018. So, as you guys may know, I do a lot of SEO auditing, SEO implementation, and obviously the regular website design. However, have been doing quite a bit of that, and I feel like I could be more helpful to many others out there. So here's what I've planned for 2018. Now, I want to share all my knowledge and compact them in a nice little course for all of you. This course, just a little bit heads up, will be teaching you how you guys can start making a website from scratch, how you can set up every uh, uh, analytical tools, how you can set up all the necessary email marketing tool. Best of yet, gonna help you get your website found and your business found through proper search engine optimization. Now, I know that it sounds like a lot, but throughout the last year, I've been continuously doing a lot of video taking, video recording, even live auditing for many of you guys, and I hope that has been helpful. But sometimes it could be a little bit hard to understand because I'm doing a lot of things on the fly, and I don't want to give you guys a sort of bad intention or bad idea that I'm just making things up on the side go. So I want to be as concise as possible. I'll be taking down uh, your guys' advices to me on how I could have been improving my presentations, how I could be doing all the auditing, how I can actually teach you guys, do a proper SEO. And then, of course, thank you for all your support. I have been pretty confident, and I know that this course will be very helpful for you. Now, it will be something a little bit on the mid-range, I would say, compared to a lot of courses I found. This course obviously is dedicated for anybody who is in a healthcare practice, who owns their own clinic or runs similar businesses along the healthcare world. Of course, those entrepreneurs who want to learn things and do it for themselves or do it or have their team to do a in-house work for themselves. So I will give you guys all the tools that you need to properly start, build, and grow your online presence. So before I finish today, I actually want to share some screen on how I'm going to get things going in this world. So let's take a look at the screen. Just give me a few seconds. Let's do a share screen. And let's do an entire screen. And we're gonna go into this page here. This is Google. Yes, we're gonna be going on Google. Share with you a few things that I'm picking up. To say something about it, this is gonna be my website. My clinic website is undergoing a lot of changes right now. Let me see if I'm presenting to everybody. Yes. Okay, sorry. Now it works. So now my website here is going through a lot of changes. It went from a very dark theme to a very bright, lots of white space theme. I'll be doing a lot more SEO. I'm implementing pretty much on all my clients' website. I'm gonna make sure that every single page has the right amount of images, has the right kind of contents that will be more optimized for our businesses. So it was about like our business, then we need to write something more about it. Obviously, you can see there's a lot more contents in here. You can see how long the scroll is. Going to be more blog writing. As you can see, every single header image is looking a lot better. I'm still going to be working on the paddings and everything, but a lot of things have been changing. Services page is very important for any business, and I want you guys to remember this. You want to write useful content that will present to the user, to the visitors, aka your clients, possible patients, and you want to make sure that they understand what exactly you do, get them interested. Yeah, this is somewhat more like a internal funnel. Something like if you go from the top, which is your main page, which I showed you, you go down, you start looking at the holistic approach, provide review, relief, etc. And of course, it's not done. I'm not done, obviously, but it's gonna keep going. But then you go on to the next page, your about page, a little bit about your office, a little bit about your team, a little bit about how you want to take care of your patients. Then you show them the type of services or the type of treatment that you offer. I wrote here fast and effective technique. That's something that I came up with, and but also I'm trying to rank for osteopathic manual therapy, acupressure, cupping therapy, electrotherapy, etc. At the same time, you guys should be doing the same thing as I'm going for. This is a really nice SEO breakdown on how we should be ranking in 2018. Now, the school obviously is something I personally like. It's more of a directory, it's more of an advertising place for anybody, any kind of education that I have gone through, and I know that it can help a lot of people. So I usually post things over here. You don't have to do something like this. Usually, this page will be a treatment page, more like what kind of syndrome, what kind of symptoms, what kind of diseases you'll be treating, or what kind of problems in your industry that you're facing that you can help with them. It's all about them. It's all about the visitors. Obviously, I have an account page which I'll be doing specifically designed for my visitors who coming over here, and they can log in and check their schedule and everything. They can see if they bought anything here. And obviously, can't forget about the scheduling page. Very, very important. You always want to put your scheduling page and the contact page, which obviously right now is a little bit of a mess. I'm just changing things around, things in every other pages, FAQs and etc. Anyways, the point is, I am trying to make sure that things are changing. So if we're looking at Google Analytics, which is the one tool that I specifically like people to do, and obviously it goes up and down. This is a Christmas time, but if you look at things like in a range of last 30 days, you can see it goes up and down, it goes up and down. I mean, it's really depending on what you're doing to yourself. In the last 30 days, I have 2319 reviews. Bounce rate is a little bit over half, but it's getting a lot better. Every time you do some changes, don't worry about it, guys. It is gonna help you in the long run. Okay, you gotta make sure that things are going well. I'm gonna teach you in my course how you can set everything up, how you can measure your goal, and see exactly where your visitors are going. Same thing with Google Search Console, which is another tool I love. You'll know exactly what you're ranking for, and I'm going to teach you how you can use Google Tag Manager to install the Google Analytics, Google Search Console, and a little bit about Facebook. I'm not too sure about it yet, but I'm going to be talking about mostly on SEO. So we're going to make use of Google Search Console, Google Analytics. Very, very important things. Okay, guys. So let's take a look at another page here. Let's go to here. So this is Facebook. So let's go to Facebook. Facebook, one of the best thing in the world. It's got 2 billion users. You gotta make sure that people understand what you're doing. Obviously, you can have a lot of messages, and you can do a lot of things. I personally like to build a Facebook group. Facebook group is the way that you can make sure everybody listens to you because you're in an enclosed group. People have to join you after you set up your groups, right? So you can set a few rules, describe a little bit on how you can help people with your group, and post things that you would be helpful for the kind of target group that you want to introduce to. Um, Obviously, and most people would use Facebook page, which I'll take you there, which is usually on the right hand side. I have a few Facebook page, and let's take a look. We're gonna take a look at my Simon W.Y. Huang, and this is my personal Facebook page or my agency Facebook page. As you can see, there's a lot of things are changing. Really nice. There's a night view of Toronto, and put my logo and my model over here. Then also same thing with a profile photo, same thing, a nice logo with a background. And over here, I wrote a few things, get your website custom design, and then take it to there. These are little things. Don't waste any space. If people happen to click on it, they will see something that you like to post, right? So make sure you have those things in important photos, and obviously you can always go into different things. See, I'm doing Facebook Live right now, and what I just did was copy the link and say Happy New Year, everyone. Something I want to say to all of you, the link. And obviously, this is not the best practice. I should have used Facebook Live at the same time, but I don't have all the tools that I need. I can't really record the screen in both Facebook Live and YouTube Live. So I chose YouTube Live because YouTube Live is still very useful compared to Facebook Live. YouTube still got one of the most amount of search there is. So I make sure that I follow that. And then let's take a look at some other things that I want to focus on to teach you about SEO. Here's something I am going to focus on. It's called LinkedIn. Yes, guys. Aside from doing Facebook, aside from doing YouTube, I'm going to do podcasts, but I'm also going to be focusing on LinkedIn. As you can see over here, LinkedIn has changed a lot since it's been acquired by Microsoft. A lot of great improvement. So you can see over here your profile over here on the left, comments on the right, things like add, a little bit similar to Facebook, but it's for the better. You can see I follow like some famous people like Richard Benson. This is, as you can see, just a LinkedIn ad. It's a little bit more expensive than Facebook, so wouldn't suggest you do that unless you know exactly what you're doing. Make sure you're posting stuff. Oh, what I should have done is Happy New Year, and I post over here. Okay, so make sure you are posting in every single social media. Why does it say discard? Okay, should be better. No, I don't want to discard. Okay, let me open up another one. It should be there already. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, so this is my LinkedIn profile. As you can see, my tagline has been changed. WordPress website developer, local SEO consultant. I help healthcare business owners to build online presence with SEO. To build the online presence with SEO, to build online presence. And you can change it around, doesn't matter. But you're trying to make sure you're optimizing your LinkedIn profile as well. If you're in B2B business like I am, make sure you are doing more. Okay, a lot more than what you should have done. And I will be changing a lot of these things according to what I'm learning. And don't worry, guys, I'll be teaching you exactly what I learned. Okay, I'm not just doing this for the heck of doing this. I'm doing this because it helps me grow. It actually do have a lot of benefit if you learn how to use different social media. As you can see here, I have Twitter. My Twitter is always on, and whatever I just posted, yes, this is my number. Whatever I just posted will always be there. It's been a while, I always post things like this. And then right here, it says here, I'm on, I connect Facebook with Twitter so that whenever I post anything, it will be there. And as you can see, I didn't change this. I can also change this to something else. Upload photo and go into not my clients, but myself. Then go into this one and post this one, apply, and it should be done. Because I'm doing Facebook Live, it's a little bit hard to do anything. Okay, so it changes. There you go. It gives them really nice, refreshing images. Let's go back to this. So Grant Cardone, because I'm following it, Grant Cardone is really, really, really powerful. He's a billionaire right now, so obviously a lot of these people are successful people I'm trying to follow. You know what? It's just the way it is in our world now. We have to follow people that's really gonna be helpful for us. Next thing that I want you guys to do is let's go into a little bit of things that may help you. Like I said, guys, everything I go through today will be a heads up for what I'm going to be teaching you guys in my course that will be ready in a few days. And if you guys are interested in buying, make sure you guys are going into my Facebook page, my YouTube video, my blog, and I will be posting up the link to buy the course. Okay, so let's take a look. This is called Google My Business. Google My Business is one of the best things to help you with SEO. As you can see, Google owns pretty much every single search engine result. So give me 1 second. Sorry, just had a quick sip of my coffee. So you can see it shows all my information. I try to post things here because whenever you post something, it will show up on Google. Say, for example, I'm searching Simon W.Y. Huang on Google. So on here, it will says, oh, there's this. Are you open? Yes, I'm open. Open 24 hours. Yes, don't worry about it. Just open 24 hours. You follow your ads almost ready. Don't worry about it. What I'm really trying to tell you guys is you want to make sure that you're giving the best to them. And how are you going to set up, how are you going to optimize your Google search result, which is this, you type in Simon W.Y. Huang, which is my stuff, then it pop up, oh, so my first link will be my website. Second link will be LinkedIn. So LinkedIn has higher authority, right? Then the third is the Yelp, Twitter, Medium, and more Medium, and website.ca. As all these things, I try to make sure that I'm around. I'm literally everywhere. But most importantly, you gotta make sure you optimize your Google My Business. See, I have 15 reviews, 15 5-star reviews. Thank you guys to really support me. And again, just a little bit of a shameless plug. If you guys like what I'm teaching you, what I've been teaching you, please leave me a review. I'll leave a link to my Google review page right in the comment page, and then I hope that it will be something that you guys will be more than happy to do. So we can always look at the insight, whether or not people are visiting you properly. The ranking is a little bit low right now because I just realized one thing I did wrong was that people were being redirected to a different website. I didn't set up properly when I first built this website. I was a little bit too focused on building your website, so doesn't matter. It's growing. As you can see, it's growing. Okay, it's growing. So people are seeing growth. You can see growth in every single place, and obviously you want to make sure that you're optimizing all your info, like designer, marketing consultant, website, appointment URL. You can add all these things in here, and of course you can add the photos. I gotta make sure that I add all these photos. I have a good cover photo. I got like the kind of work that I do, the office that I'm at, I drink coffee all the time, so I have Starbucks. That's how it looks like on the outside. That's the kind of work that I do again. Those are sort of things that I try to optimize with Google My Business. So that's it. That's pretty much all I know that I can do for you guys. And let me just turn off the screen sharing right now, okay? Let's turn back on and take a look at myself. So welcome back, guys. What did you guys think about the tool? So in 2018, the focus is going to be a little bit more different. It's a little bit more fast paced is because things are changing in the search world. Search engine is changing algorithm all the time. It's going to be focused on voice searches. It's going to be focused on a rank rank algorithm. It's going to do a lot of changes. Even if you're like a Facebook ad user, lots of things have been changing. And I will be teaching you more about these things. But most importantly, guys, back to the basic. Back to the basic is very, very important. Learn how to build your own website is the first thing. Second things, you want to make sure that you want to learn how to optimize your website. Third things, very, very important things. You want to make sure that people are finding you everywhere that you go, okay? Guys, and I will be teaching you everything in my course. That will be coming in a few days. If you guys like to get the first dip before I raise up the price, it will be available in my website, in my Facebook, in my all my social channel. I'll be posting ad about it. I will go through a webinar next week to tell you guys more about the course. If you guys like it, please leave a comment below on YouTube, on Facebook, and before anything else, if you guys like what I just told you, please like the page, like the video, give me a thumbs up, share it to your friend, subscribe to my channel, and leave me a review. It would be very helpful, and I really think that I'm helping you as much as I can. So, from my family to you, Happy New Year, happy 2018, and I will be seeing you in very soon. Okay, have a good night, guys. Take care.